Elisa Star, Elisa Star. Rubber mouth, breathtaking, so bizarre. Elisa Star, Elisa Star. She's your friend.
You guys. I have an exciting Snarky Cards announcement. I have changed the Snarky Card cock policy. Yay! Okay, so here's the deal. My vagina is huge because I'm hollow inside. That's right. I said it. I'm hollow inside. I'm hollow inside. Like, literally, like, I used to do a thing where I would, like, feel dudes up at the bar before I'd even start talking to them, because if you don't have 9 inches, I don't know what we're gonna do with it, but I think it's adorable that we're gonna try and do anything with it at all. That's been my penis philosophy for, gonna say 20 years, maybe 15-ish. So I, I'm a size queen. And so I have only ever written, because all of my writing is just based on my own vaginal preferences or specific things other people have told me about their lives. I have never, ever written anything about a tiny cock. I mean, I don't make fun of them, because I know that if you make fun of any cock, it will shrivel up and die and you'll never see it again. Cocks and testicles are some of the most sensitive pieces of equipment on earth. So, I mean, you tear a hole in a vagina and or pussy, depending on, or cunt, depending on who you are and how you like to say it. Tear a hole in that. 3 days later, you can use it to pee out of, to orgasm with, like, cunts are strong. Fucking penises and testicles are the scariest of all of the different, like I said, tools in the world. So, okay, so I've never written anything insulting about a penis, because if you write or if you say something insulting about a penis, the penis no longer works, and that is not my goal for anyone's sexual interaction. I think that we want all the parts working before we can discuss who we want to use them with. So, all of my cards, big, hard, throbbing cock. I thank God your cock is big enough for me to justify falling in love with you. I like you, but I love your big, hard, throbbing cock. Thank God your cock is big enough for me to overlook the fact that you're batshit fucking crazy. I love the way your big, hard, throbbing cock feels in all of my holes. Like, these are all cards that I wrote, and for years, this was the only kind of cock card that I would write. And then recently, I realized that if your cock is regular sized, we can just put it up my ass. And I like anal. I mean, I certainly like anal more than I like oral. Let's put it that way. So then I started thinking, oh my God, I finally have a use for a medium to tiny size cock. That does not sound terrible to me, So that is what we're here to talk about, is I have changed my cock policy, and now I have started to write about tiny and average size cocks and the pussies and the assholes that fill them. Obviously, we've got your standards, right? I like you, but I love your tiny cock. When I first started showing that to people, one girl laughed. Like, she just, like, had that expression that people have sometimes where they're, like, they can picture the cock right then that the card's about, and they have that, like, cock smile, like everybody gets that smile when they read my cards. But, she smiled and she was like, my boyfriend told me that if I ever called his dick big, he'd know I was a liar, because it's not. She's like, she's like, he's going to love this card. So I love you and your tiny, tiny cock. I love you and your average size cock. Your average size cock is my favorite. These are all new snarky cards that I've written that I could have written any time in the last 15 years. I could have totally done this. It's just my imagination did not stretch that far. Also, I guess I hadn't had enough anal, really. But yeah, my imagination definitely did not stretch to average sized cocks. So then I've got a whole bunch of your pussy is the perfect fit. We don't have to talk about how big my shit is. Your cock is the perfect size for me to justify falling in love with you. Let's see. Your pussy is my favorite. Your cock is the perfect size. I can definitely overlook the fact that you're batshit fucking crazy, especially for that cock. So I love thrusting my tiny, tiny cock into your wet, delicious pussy. Your pussy is the perfect for my average-sized cock. I've got all the cock cards covered now. It's small, medium, and large. I can write about everything. I was a little bit amused at the fact that I have, it's not even a real scruple. It's if I don't believe in it, if I think that something's gross, I won't write about it. And for a long time, I'm sorry to say, you guys, I thought that small penises were gross. Like I said, I'm coming around, at least a small penis or a medium-sized penis will fit in my mouth. I probably wouldn't hate anal if I wasn't always trying to cram 10 inches of dick in my mouth, right? So if you think through it, maybe I do have to just sort of start fucking average-sized penises anyway. Maybe reaching the top of me, where my stomach starts is not necessarily the goal anymore. I guess I'm getting old, Maybe that's it. Maybe we all get old and we just decide that big cocks are just too much work, which is kind of how I felt the last time. Like a couple weeks ago, I had a big cock in my mouth and oh my God, way too much work. Way too much work. If he'd been average sized, it would have been fine. But my jaw hurt so much afterwards. It was exhausting and anyway, unnecessary. Not my favorite sexual activity. But fine if you're going to have sex with somebody who has an average or tiny sized penis. I can't believe I'm so excited about this, you guys. It just opens up a whole new dating possibility for me, It's hard to find a feminist, hilarious, art positive dude with a huge cock. You might be able to find all those other things, but the huge cock thing takes it down to a 3%er. And that dude with the huge cock who's into all that other shit, he's knee deep in pussy anyway. I'm going to have to get in line for that guy. But medium-sized cock, I could probably make that happen. Those guys are not oversaturated in pussy, I think. In my head. Some of it is confidence too. Average size guys, they're confident, but they're not as cocky. They're not as cocky as guys with huge dicks. Guys with huge dicks have this self-satisfaction that is hilarious to me that I can now spot since I've only fucked them for the last 20, the first 150 people I was aiming for that 9-incher. That's what I was always trying for. Anything less than that, it didn't seem like it worked so well. Okay, now that you've heard my new cock policy, I hope that you will be stopping by snarkycards.etsy.com, which is where all of your tiny and medium-sized cock cards are going to be in the future. Thanks for listening to me spaz out a bit about this, you guys. Happy vagina and happy cock to one and all of us.
Elise a star, blabbermouth, breathtaking, so bizarre. Elise a star, trying to get you to laugh at your scars. Elise a star, tells you what's up wherever you are. Elise a star, she is a booby blabbermouth.